In this video, I will introduce you to Microsoft Teams. I'm online at the office.com website and pointing at the Teams app. When using Teams, you can have real-time group conversations, private chats, audio calls, video calls, and share files all within your team. You can collaborate on files with your team members at the same time. It's really a great program that allows your team to organize everything in one place. To create a team in Teams, click the Teams app, click the Teams icon, click Join or Create a Team, hover your mouse over the top of Create a Team, and then select Create Team. Select the team type. I'm going to click Class. At this point, you would name your team and give it a description, and then click Next. If you're using Teams in an organization, this is the area that would allow you to add your coworkers. And as soon as you start to type in their name, it should automatically pop up and allow you to add that member to your team. Click Add. And once you've selected everybody that you would like to add to your team, you would click Close. Once a team has been created, all members of the team will receive an email notifying them that they've been added to a new team. I'm going to go ahead and open up my Outlook program, go to my inbox, and as you saw in the previous video, Student 1 was the only team member that was added, and here is the notification. This is what it would look like. Over here, just notifying this person that they've been added to a new team. I'm going to go ahead and open up this email, and then I'm going to click Open Microsoft Teams. And at this point, you're prompted with a message that wants to know if you want to use the desktop version or the web-based version. And I'm going to go ahead and click Use Web App instead. Cancel to that. And it opens up directly into the team that you're part of. Once you're in this window, you'll be able to see the activity that has taken place within Teams. You're able to chat with other members of the team. This is the area you would go if you want to have a private chat. You could see all of the teams that you're a part of by clicking on this Teams button here, and then you would see them all listed here. Quick note, if you're inside of a team and you want to see the other teams that you're part of, you just click All Teams. You'll also notice the calendar icon here. This is integrated with Outlook's calendar, so if you make an appointment here in the Teams app, it will also update on your Outlook calendar. Once you've been added to a team or you've created a team, your team will be listed here in the Teams area. I'm going to click on my team. Inside the team, you would typically see channels on this side of the window. Channels are created in Microsoft Teams to separate different subjects or topics. So we have our team listed here, and we want to create a channel within this team. So now I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how to create a new channel. I'm going to click on these three dots, and I'll select Add Channel. I'm going to give the channel a name. In the privacy section, you'll decide if you want to make this available to everybody or only a specific group of people. I'm going to make it available to everybody on the team and click Add. At this point, I have a team with a general channel and an Outlook channel. If you need to rename a channel, you would click on the three dots over here for more options, select Edit this channel, and rename the channel. If you want to delete the channel, click the dots and choose Delete this channel. Group conversations can take place within a channel. If you have a specific comment or question for someone on your team, you would be able to do the @ symbol and then begin to type the team member's name, click their name, and then begin to type your question or your comment. This is called a mention. When a team member has been mentioned in the conversation area, they will receive an email notifying them that they've been mentioned. You can change your notification preferences if you do not want to receive those notifications. One thing to note is that this is the team area, so anything you do on this page is seen by the entire team. So on that note, anyone in the team would be able to click right here and reply. Anyone in the team area can express their feelings about your post by selecting the like or the love or the laugh. If you want to apply some basic formatting to your conversation, you can click right down here where it says Format When you do that, you have the option to add a subject as well. So I'm going to go ahead and type in the word format. That's my subject. And in this section where it says start a new conversation, I'm going to type a message. You would be able to select any of the text and you can format it. You can see you have some basic formatting options like bullets and numbering. In this section where it says everyone can reply, you can make some restrictions, and some of the fun things that you can do, you can add like emojis, or you can add a GIF, and these are little stickers here. You can also attach a file, so you'd be able to click attach file and you can navigate to your computer's local drive, or you can use the OneDrive account that is attached with this Office account, and you would be able to attach a file and click send. So one thing to note if you are attaching a file is that the attached files will be stored in this files section. So if I attach a file, you can see that the file is attached here, and I've sent it. I'm going to go up to the files section, and right here is the file that I just shared out to the team. In this video, I will demonstrate how to make a video call in Microsoft Teams. I'm currently in my team. I'm in the Outlook channel, and I'm going to go down here to the bottom of the window, and I'm pointing at the button that says Meet Now. If I click the Meet Now button, it will activate my webcam. Well, hello. You can see you have the ability to turn your webcam on or off. If you want to schedule a meeting and have the meeting information posted within the channel, you would click Schedule a Meeting. And in this window, you would enter the details for the meeting. You would give it a title, enter the attendees, the date, the time, and a description of the meeting. Once you've entered the meeting details along with the description of the meeting, you would click the Send button, and then you would close out of this box. And you'll notice that the meeting details are now posted in my Outlook channel. So one of the cool things about Microsoft Teams is the way it integrates with Microsoft Outlook. As soon as I scheduled this appointment, the appointment went onto my calendar in Microsoft Outlook. The meeting will also show up on the recipient's calendar. It will be kind of a light shade color, and it will stay that way until they navigate to their inbox and either accept or decline the meeting. If they accept the meeting, it's going to go on the calendar and it will look like any other meeting. The recipient would get the reminder that the meeting was going to happen, and they would simply click on that link and it would open up to Microsoft Teams and allow them to participate in this video call. The other option is to click Meet Now, and then you would select Meet Now. And once you're in here, it activates your webcam again. Typically, you would use this feature if you were in the middle of a group conversation, instant messaging, back and forth, and you decide that you want to have a video call instead. So the participants would all be online at that point, and if you wanted to reach out to one of them to make the video call, you would simply start to type their name up here, click on it, and then it would start calling that person, and if they're available, they'll pick up. And when you're finished with your call, you would just click hang up right here. But before you make your call, you could choose to turn your camera on or off. You could turn your microphone on or off. One thing to note about video calls is typically when you enter a meeting, if you're making any noise or there's any background noise, it usually brings your picture to the front of the screen. That's kind of how video calls work, in the way that whoever's talking, the camera's on them. So it's a good idea to mute your microphone before you enter a conversation if you're worried about your dog barking or your kids coming in. And then that way, when you're ready to talk, you can just unmute and then you can start talking. This allows you to share your screen. If I wanted to present a PowerPoint, I could click on this, and I could click on any PowerPoint that I would like, and it opens up the PowerPoint, and you can see me in the lower corner, but you can also see my PowerPoint presentation, and I'd be able to navigate through this presentation. When you want to stop sharing your screen, you would just move your mouse down here and then click Stop Presenting. This button provides more options. If I click it, I can record the meeting or I can end the meeting. Over here, this will allow the Show Conversation window over to the right side to show up, or you can hide the conversation. And then over here, you could click Show Participants, and it would show everybody that's participating in the meeting. Once you have everything situated the way you want, you could place your call. You can also schedule an appointment on your calendar, and that will do the same thing as this one. It just simply schedules the appointment, and it does integrate between here and Microsoft Outlook. If I want to chat with someone privately, I would click the new chat button, and I would start to type in that person's name, select their name, and then type their message, and you see all those same buttons that we just went through on the previous page. You'll notice in this section that there is a video call option and an audio call option. Microsoft Teams integrates with OneNote, and if I click Class Notebook, I could set up a OneNote Class Notebook, click Blank Notebook, and in this section you would click Add Section to add sections to the notebook. As you can see, it's getting the class notebook ready. Now that I've created this notebook for the team, all team members would be able to go to Open in Browser. This would open up the notebook in the OneNote online app, and anybody that is part of the team would be listed in this section here. I only have one other team member at this time, so this is Student 1 section, and then Student 1 has the ability to have class notes, homework assignments, quizzes, and handouts. So basically each person in the team will have their own section. They would click on their section, then they can click on the topic and come over here and name their pages and collect their own note. I'm going to go ahead and close out of OneNote now. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content, please click like and subscribe to my channel.